Monica. Today I'd like to interview Elana Ross. She's over here, Senior Loan Officer at Gold Star Financial.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty, good, got that right. And I thought it would be pretty neat, her being a Senior Loan Officer, and she's fantastic at everything, but she is quite knowledgeable on VA loans as well. So I thought it would be a great idea for Elana to talk a little bit about or debunk the myths around VA loans, especially coming off of Veterans Day. And I thought it'd be a good idea for any of the veterans that are watching this now. So I'm going to kind of hand it over to you. And what are some of the myths that people come across and don't even realize they're right or wrong or what have you? Because I know in my position, I didn't know a whole lot at the very beginning. So.
Absolutely. Thank you for the question and for having me on.
Absolutely.
So I mean, there's so many myths and to debunk. We'll just kind of address all the major ones and the ones that kind of stand out the most. One of the big ones is, the county loan limit, and right now it's $484,350.
Okay.
So one of the biggest myths is if I want to buy a house that's more than that, I can't use my VA loan.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. So you can finance up to 100%, all the way up to $484,350. And by the way, they just released information this morning indicating that as of January 1st, 2020, that's going to be going up to $510,000.
Oh, awesome.
So big news there. We get a little bit extra room there, but let's use the $484,350 example.
Okay.
So you're trying to buy a house, let's say for $100,000 more than that. So the houses that you agreed upon and the purchase price you agreed upon is $584,350. Well, what do I do if my VA loan only lets me go up to $484,350?
Right.
Well, we're going 100,000 over, and the VA always wants 25% covered at all times. It covers 25% up to $484,350. So all they want you to do is cover the 25% whatever you go over.
Okay.
In this case, we're going 100,000 over. So if you bring $25,000 to put down on the house as a down payment, boom, you have a VA loan.
You're set. Cool.
And it surprises a lot of people that the largest VA loan on record is over $9 million.
Oh, wow.
So,
no, I wouldn't have even thought that, seriously.
Yeah.
But I did hear that a lot of people, including myself, before you actually educated me,
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. So that's good information.
Yeah. And then, I mean, there's a nominal VA funding fee if you are not collecting disability benefits. If you're collecting any disability benefits at all from the VA, they will waive that funding fee for you.
Oh, awesome.
Even if you don't collect disability benefits, VA loans are absolutely still worth it. They allow you to finance up to 100%, up to $484,350, next year $510, 100% with no mortgage insurance. On a $484,000 house, that saves you hundreds of dollars per month.
That's huge.
It's huge.
How many times, and you probably have that, or we're going to speak on it, but how many times can a person use that benefit?
And it's an unlimited number of times. So if you have a house, you sell it, we can help you restore your benefits and, get them active again, as long as you've gotten rid of that other house. Or you can have multiple VA home loans at once, as long as you've had a valid change in circumstances. So let's say we bought a VA home for $200,000. We financed 100%, which you don't have to do, but typically people do finance 100% if they can.
Right.
So we bought a house for $200,000, and we've been there a year and a half, 2 years, let's say. And you're getting married, or you've had a kid, or you've had a death in the family, or you have a valid change in your life. You get a divorce.
Right. The big things.
Yeah. So you can hold on to that house. Let's turn it into a rental property. Keep the VA loan on it, and let's go find another house for $284,350. And you can still finance that one for 100% because you still have that remaining entitlement left.
Okay.
If you want to do $384,350 while keeping this other $200,000 house, then you bring $25,000 to close because you're $100,000 over your total entitlement.
Okay, so as long as you stay within the entitlement, then you're okay.
I know people who have 3 or 4 VA loans on 3 or 4 different VA houses.
Oh, geez. I should have gone in the military.
There you go.
What else you got there?
Oh, let's see. So you don't have to be discharged from the military in order to use your benefits. You can be active duty and still utilize those benefits. You can also use a VA loan to refinance your house. So if for some reason you are in an FHA loan, which you should not be if you are entitled to a VA loan, you can refinance into one. Okay. A lot of people think that VA loans are expensive. It's quite the opposite. It actually saves you an incredible amount of money. The interest rates are more competitive on VA loans. The fees are nominal, especially because you get to avoid having to pay PMI.
Yeah, no, that's huge.
A lot of people think that VA loans are hard to get and that the process can be very difficult. And my answer to that is always the same thing. VA loans are like golfing. If you golf once a year, you're probably not very good at it. Right. If you golf all the time and you do it consistently, you're working with a golf pro, you're probably really good at it. Mm-hmm. If you're working with a lender that only does a few of these per year, they're probably not going to be very good at it, and it's going to be a long, drawn-out, difficult process. If you deal with somebody who's doing this all the time, it's going to be really easy. My last VA loan that I did, I closed in 14 days.
Yeah, now, and I've not heard of that.
Yeah.
For a VA loan.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's huge, and that's a big myth that I've had folks ask me as well. So I mean, you can't beat that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, that's sort of the biggest probably myths on VA loans. Something else to throw out there is if you're not eligible for a VA loan, you can put as little as 3% down on a conventional loan. You have to pay PMI, but you can still get into a house if you just put down 3%.
Oh, and so, you know, that's pretty good stuff there too. There was a question that you didn't cover, and I cannot think of it right now. It's like I had it and then the thought disappeared. We all know how that goes. It wasn't the amount of times. I think maybe you did cover it as far as it's harder to get. Is it being a government loan? Is it harder to get, I guess, on that side, not so much on your side?
No, because we facilitate all that. Yeah, we facilitate all that for you. It's really a super simple loan. It's very easy process as long as you have a tour guide that knows what they're doing. Right on.
And this is your person, Elana Ross, over here at Gold Star Financial Group. And folks, hey, you don't have to be a veteran or a VA loan to get a hold of her. She knows her stuff. She's been in the business for many years. And can you tell us how to contact you?
Absolutely. So you can feel free to give me a call or text me anytime at 216-659-7388. Once again, 216-659-7388. I am local here in Vegas, but I'm a transplant, so I have an out-of-state number, but I do live here in Las Vegas. Or you can email me. My email is E as in Edward, Ross, Ross as in Sam, at goldstarfinancial.com.
And there you have it. Give her a call if you need any financial help there as far as loans, mortgages. Give her a call. And I also have her information on the video. So talk to you soon. Bye.